Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into 6 motorcycles that dealers are desperately trying to get rid of right now. Number 6. Kawasaki Vulcan. The Kawasaki Vulcan S, a cruiser with sporty flair that's beginner-friendly and stylish, is getting brushed off by dealers across the country. Why? Because it's piling up in showrooms like Thanksgiving leftovers. Priced originally around $7,000, it's now seeing deep discounts, dealer incentives, and pleading sales staff hoping buyers will take one home. Some dealerships are knocking over $1,000 off the MSRP just to make space. One big issue: riders in this price range often go after something with more attitude. The Vulcan S runs a 6049cc parallel twin engine, reliable, sure, but it lacks that signature deep V-twin growl that cruiser fans crave. Its handling feels more like a sporty commuter than a relaxed cruiser, putting it in an odd middle ground. Plus, at this price point, buyers start looking at used Harleys or larger metric cruisers that offer more value. Another fact: the market is changing. Newer riders are either going cheaper with smaller bikes or jumping right to bigger, more powerful options. The Vulcan S is stuck awkwardly in between, making it far from a must-have. With Kawasaki pushing out newer models and dealers needing room, the Vulcan S is getting tossed aside like a discontinued data plan. If you've ever thought of buying one, now might be the best shot. Steep discounts are everywhere, but wait too long and you might just see it vanish from showrooms completely. Number 5. Harley-Davidson Nightster. The Harley-Davidson Nightster, a modern take on the Sportster classic, is being cast out by dealers quicker than a bad trade. Priced at launch near $113,000, it was meant to lead Harley into the future. Instead, it's collecting dust, forcing dealers to throw down heavy discounts, wild incentives, and even free merch to move them out. Some shops are cutting $2,000 or more, making it a serious bargain if you're still interested. So what happened? While the Nightster's 9075cc liquid-cooled Revolution Max engine is technically solid, it doesn't deliver the growl Harley diehards expect. It rides more like a souped-up standard bike than a true cruiser. And at over $13,000, buyers start looking toward used softails with more power, more soul, and more Harley presence. The Nightster lacks that irresistible charm. Add in a shifting market, older Sportster fans are aging out, and new riders aren't flooding in to replace them. The Nightster tried to bridge the gap, but ended up stuck. Traditional Harley fans don't want it, and new riders don't really need it. Dealers have caught on and are offloading them fast. If you've ever been curious, now's the time. Steep markdowns mean the price almost makes sense. Number 4. Indian Scout 60. The Indian Scout 60, with its classic cruiser lines and 9999cc V-twin, was supposed to be the budget-friendly entry into the Indian family. Instead, it's being cleared out like out-of-style apparel. Dealers are chopping thousands off MSRP, some even offering rebates and bonus perks to unload them. Some listings show price cuts of $2,000 or more. Why the big clearance? Well, the Scout 60 finds itself in an awkward position. Initially priced around $11,000, it's not exactly beginner budget, but it also lacks the prestige and power of its bigger Scout siblings. Buyers often find that for a bit more cash they can step up to the full Scout with more muscle and better resale. Meanwhile, budget-minded riders go for cheaper cruisers from Honda or Kawasaki. It's stuck neither a great entry-level buy nor a performance leader. Dealers don't want to hang on to stale stock while new models roll in, especially with used Scout 60s popping up at attractive prices. So if you've had your eye on one, now's your chance. Dealers are clearing the shelves and you might snag a great bargain. Wait too long and it may quietly vanish with no fanfare. Number 3. Harley-Davidson Pan America. Harley-Davidson tried to break into the adventure scene with the Pan America, but now it's one of the hardest sells for dealers. Why? Because convincing Harley loyalists to swap cruisers for ADV bikes is like selling sandals during a snowstorm. Prices aren't just being reduced, they're being slashed. Models that once went for $20,000 are now getting $3,000, $4,000 chopped off. Harley's even throwing in incentives, extended warranties, free gear, anything to get them moving. The issue: at that price, riders want something proven. Despite its capabilities, the Pan Am had early stumbles, stalling, TFT glitches, electronic hiccups that spooked buyers. Looks haven't helped either. ADV bikes aren't exactly lookers, and the Pan Am styling drew mixed reactions from day one. Some liked it, others saw it as a toolbox with wheels. Combine that with Harley's uphill branding battle outside cruisers, and you've got a model still searching for its audience. So what now? If you've ever wanted an ADV Harley, this is the time. Dealers are handing out keys to anyone showing interest, but if things don't improve, the Pan America may disappear for good. Number 2, Suzuki Boulevard M. The Suzuki Boulevard M109R, big, bold, and muscle-bound with a 7083cc V-twin, is being tossed aside by dealers despite its raw power. Why? Because buyers just aren't showing up, and these beasts are gathering dust. With an MSRP around $15,000, dealers are now cutting thousands, offering rebates and even zero-interest financing just to get them gone. Some new models are selling for what used ones used to cost. What's the problem? Well, the M109R is massive, nearly 800 pounds, and demands serious commitment, but modern riders are leaning toward lighter, tech-loaded cruisers. The M109R still sports an analog dash and lacks modern rider aids like traction control or ride modes. Meanwhile, competitors are offering slick TFT displays and tech galore, making the M109R feel behind the times. Add in poor resale value and it's no surprise riders hesitate to buy something that might tank in value quickly. But here's the upside. If you've always wanted one, now's the time. Dealers are desperate to move them, and if sales don't improve, this might be your last shot before it fades from the floor. Number 1. Harley-Davidson Street. The Harley-Davidson Street 750, once billed as the gateway bike for new riders, is now ending up as dead stock. Priced around $7,000 when new, some dealers are dropping $1,500 off the price just to move them. Financing deals, steep discounts, and even flat-out desperation are in full effect. So what went wrong? For starters, many riders never felt the Street 750 was a real Harley. Sure, it had the logo, but the liquid-cooled 7049cc engine didn't rumble like expected, and the build quality felt more bargain bin than premium. Buyers in this range want a cruiser that turns heads, not one that makes people say that's a Harley. Add to that stiff competition, new riders are finding cheaper, better-equipped options, or stretching for used Sportsters. The Street 750 ended up too pricey for entry-level buyers, and too underwhelming for Harley diehards. And to top it off, Harley axed the model, leaving dealers stuck with bikes they can't offload fast enough. If you've ever wanted one, now's your shot. Just don't expect to recoup much when you sell it later. And with that, we've reached the end of the video. If you found this helpful, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel for more upcoming content.